y'all doing? I'm at the High Performance Expo, and I got the one and only Donkmaster. Now, for those who are new to my show, if you've ever seen Donkmaster race, he's had some legendary races with Demonology. And who else have you raced? He's not just
Yeah, I mean
Demonology.
anybody who got a
Anybody
car
who
that
want
want to
to,
race. I
basically,
mean whatever they want to do. They got
anybody who
slicks,
wants to
whatever.
get it is
Yeah,
basically what he's
that's
saying.
what we do. Yeah, exactly. Demonology boost out there. I mean, all the boys in Florida. I mean, shoot, Ken Block. I mean, we done raced Lamborghinis, Aventadors, Ferrari 488s. I mean, I done raced all over the nation.
Really?
Oh yeah, I done give all of them the gap flows too. I mean, you can definitely can find it on the YouTube. I mean, you definitely all you got to do is go to YouTube, go to
So
Dunkmaster TV or Gito 803, and it's right there.
So the way I found him is I saw this. He had this a big ass old school Chevy Impala
Oh yeah,
whipping the hell out of Demonology,
oh
and
yeah.
I'm like, who is this dude?
Uh-huh.
And I saw the wheels and the setup. I'm like, man, first of all, what made you choose this?
I
I know
mean, what do you as far as the picking the car or
picking a
making it
car
fast to
and
beat everybody in the head?
both
Okay,
because
I
when
mean,
because when I was growing up
uh,
and we saw these cars, you had family of 8.
oh yeah, you definitely can put a bunch of them in there.
Put a bunch in there, and we just drive. They're just driving and taking them to wherever.
Yeah, yeah,
But to see this thing go down the track in a quarter mile
okay.
and beat the hell out of a Hellcat,
All right, that's easy. That's light work.
you see what I'm
I mean
saying?
that's light work. So I first started racing when I was 16 years old. So I had a 1974 Nova that I bought. You know what I mean? I saved my money from the car wash, working at the car wash every weekend. I would probably make like $300-400 a weekend because I was the best car washer out there. Like I run up on the cars and get to them, and, you know what I mean. And plus, I figured out the fellas who got cars that look like these,
Yeah,
they tip a
yeah,
little better if they clean. You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
I ran up on them, got you know what I mean, started hanging with the street boys and all that kind of stuff, washing their cars, and where I actually seen these cars at the car wash when I was 14, 15 years old. But I
Okay.
had bought a Nova when I was 16, what I still have, and I started racing that car. You know, we kept modding it. But as I got a little bit older, I started growing. So I was about 5'10" when I first bought the car, and I ended about 6'2" when I kind of stopped racing the car, playing with the car. So I
Right.
was like, man, I need something else bigger. Plus, I was beating everybody in the streets with my Nova. It was fast. You know what I mean? I had a good motor in it, something makes 700 horsepower. This was like in 99, 2000.
Wow.
So as I grew in the sport of drug racing and street racing,
Mhm.
I said, well, I can't get no more racing with this Nova. I'm getting bigger anyway. Let me take the drivetrain out of this car and stick in something that don't look big fast.
Right.
You see what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's what I did. So at that time, that was like 2003, 2004, and the East Coast Rider stuff was getting popular, and they had the big motors in it. But I already knew how to road race and make my cars hook and go. And they were just doing donuts and burning tires. Every time you see East Coast Rider video, they just doing donuts. You know what I'm saying? They burning
Yeah.
tires.
Right. Right.
But they be liking to bet that money. So I already knew I was like, yeah, they might, you know what I mean? They might get a big motor, but they don't get the rest. You need converter, traction, suspension to make it go. So I just everything I learned from my Nova, I just transpired into my Impalas.
So
And then that's how I started going like that.
you're a self-taught mechanic then,
Oh yeah. We
because
definitely
yeah, nobody did. Was there anybody to show you, anybody to guide you? You just figured it out as you go along.
yeah.
You
So
said.
my Uncle Buggy, who I was with a lot, he was like a backyard mechanic, shade tree mechanic.
Mhm.
But he would always be like, if you don't know something, ask a question. But if you don't know, go look it up.
Right.
So,
Right.
you know what I mean? My teachers was just like you see KJ, Hot Rod Magazine, Car
Right.
Craft, Popular Hot Rod. Every car magazine I had a subscription to. So I just saved up my money, paid it every year for the subscriptions, and I would have like 7 magazines come to my doorstep every month. So I
Wow.
would read them from front to back to front to back to front. And then I would have saved my money up to what I needed to do, and I just kept going. You know what I mean? That's really how I did
So
it.
when you hear grassroots racer,
Oh,
this is a true grassroots racer right here, from the bottom to the top.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And when you see how fast these cars go, it is just, to me, it still boggles my mind, because to see something this heavy
hmm
go down that track. Now,
Oh, yeah.
is there a secret sauce that you do have for this car, so to make it go
I
like that? Because
mean,
this is not a light car.
no, it's definitely not
This
light. You know what I'm saying? But it's just it's a lot of trial and error and a lot of
right,
R&D. So like with me, I would see some of the magazine and try it because it worked on this
right,
Camaro or this Nova. I tried it in my car. You know what I'm saying? So again, I was always trying different things. But
right.
I love science and technology. I love math. So like STEM program stuff, I help kids with a lot of stuff like that too, teaching them about these kind of cars. But as far as just getting to go down the track, it's not luck. It's just ingenuity. And
Ingenuity,
I just tried it. I break
and
it down and try it.
and not being afraid to fail
No, yeah.
and start over again.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I've learned about you over the years since I've been watching you is you do a lot of stuff behind the scenes for
Oh
racing,
yeah. Oh yeah.
and a lot of people don't realize that because they see the car, they see the videos,
Yeah.
and you know it's cool and all, but what this man does to help people with their bills and help teach them about racing and teach them how to build a car is it's actually amazing. He does a lot. You just
Oh
heard him mention about the STEM program.
yeah.
What's your next step now? I mean, you done beat so many guys. I'm like, is there anybody left?
I mean, it is. I like
I,
to go back and get an extra couple dollars every now and then. You know what I'm saying? But I like to race. I still love to race, but the next thing is mentorship. So, like my
right,
son, he's 13 years old. He loves doing this stuff. Right? He comes to the shop. He work on cars. I mean, he love it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like really mentoring a lot of different youth. So we do work with the University of Michigan Flint with their STEM program. So it's
oh
Michelle
wow,
Donaldson
okay,
who's over that, and she had me up in Detroit talking to the kids, teaching them STEM because if you know, it's not a lot of us into the space as
right,
far as CNC machines, engineers, any of that kind of stuff to keep it going.
right,
Like racing is a sport to where they're saying it's dying, but it's really not. They just need to come on this side because we just like me. I didn't have no money coming up to
right,
buy a car, have my daddy build me a car. Like my uncle showed me when I was 16, hey, pick a car you want. I
right,
picked the Nova, and then they had no motor in it. You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
Put the motor in it, get it running, get it painted, do the interior, and that way I learned a trade. Not only learn a trade to where I can make money, I also have some knowledge that nobody can take away from me. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly,
that's what I want to teach the kids. Like, you need to learn a trade. You know what I mean? You can make money anywhere. Like, I'd have been here out there in the garage, and somebody car won't start. And they don't know because they had their daddy buy their car. You
right.
know what I'm saying? Their daddy's when they bought them a race car for $100,000. Man, what's wrong with the car? Boom, man, your battery this, you need to turn this, boom,
Yeah,
boom,
but
crank,
they don't
boom.
know. Like me, when my dad passed, I was like, I had to get to work, had to get to school.
Yeah.
I had to figure out how to do, spark plugs, tune in. Had to do all that on my own.
Yeah.
So I totally can relate to that.
Yeah.
Now, despite now, even though you're doing all these things behind the scenes, man, are we
Mhm.
gonna see you and Demonology go at it again?
Oh
I
yeah,
mean, they know
we
those.
definitely. I mean, we got another. He's coming over here now. So
Okay,
I've been going to Texas for the last 5 years.
okay.
So now he's coming to Rockingham Drag Race. So September 21st, he's coming over here, and he's gonna bring all. I know it's a bunch of Hellcat boys and everybody out
I was
here.
gonna say he's over there showing off. He got his videos. Hey, look at this! I'm doing this. I'm doing
Oh
this,
no,
and
he's
I'm
definitely
like,
over there with Pennzoil and a
yeah,
lot of other things. So shout out to Demonology over there. But September 27th, we're gonna be in Rockingham Drag Race. I'm gonna have this. I got my brand new car that I'm gonna be bringing out there.
okay.
And then he's gonna bring his cars, and then what I mean, we had a car show and the
September
show and everything,
25th,
all that stuff.
September 27th.
September 27th at Rockingham Drag.
All right,
We'll be
we're
out there.
gonna be there because I've been wanting to see one of these races up
Oh
close,
yeah.
and then because the smack talk is legendary.
Oh no,
If y'all follow
oh
Donkmaster
yeah.
on Instagram, follow Demonology, and because what you guys have done for us as a community in the racing community, there weren't a lot of people doing that.
Oh no, not at all.
Especially, I mean, I got to give Demonology his props, man,
Mhm.
because what he did with the demon, there's
No,
nobody doing
no,
that.
nobody never did it. He's the first to do a lot, and that's
Yeah,
what they don't realize. Him, even now, he's worked so good with Dodge to where the Tim Knisses, when he was the CEO of Dodge, actually helped him with the demon that he has.
right.
So my whole thing is something big because people can't do that. Like he got his phone number in his phone. He tripped me out. I look at it, I said, "Bro, who's that?" Oh, that's the CEO. You want to talk to him? He called him on the phone. He answered the phone. I'm like, for real. Like demon
That's a
already called.
flex.
Yeah, you know what I mean. He did that when he went to Vegas when they
Yeah,
brought the
yep.
demon on the helicopter and all that. He was
Uh-huh.
right there with Jalen and everybody else. You
I
know what I'm saying?
remember,
So he
yeah.
was right in the mix. He is a pioneer in his right mind.
Right.
Yeah, so you know what I mean. That's what it is.
But so are
Big shout
you.
out. Oh yeah,
So are
for
you,
sure.
man. Because like I said, I remember over 20 years ago, I see the Donks,
Yeah.
and they used to, because I used to live at ATL.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was Donk City right there. So it was just like I used to see him, and it took me a while to catch on, and now I just appreciate the culture
Yeah.
and the style. But hello GM.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've been trying to
I
talk to
mean,
him
come
the
on,
motorsport,
GM.
GM, performance, all of them at the whole time. I don't
Hello,
see why.
hello.
We right
I
here.
was like, yeah, it's time for y'all to step up
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
hook my man up here. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, not for sure.
Yeah,
For
but
sure.
I appreciate the time, man. Thank you so much for
Oh no,
spending
for
some
sure.
time with Real Talk Entertainment and Street Cars 101, man.
Uh-huh.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And like I said, I've been trying to get an interview with this man forever.
Wait, you gotta throw a question in for me. I got one more.
All right.
Did
Did you invent the squat?
the squat?
Yeah.
No, I didn't invent the squat. All I did was make it ride better to where you can race it with the squat.
Okay, because I know now, whenever I see any car squat, I'm going to race.
Hey, you just look at the quarter panel. If you see a bunch of rubber on the back like mine right there, then you know this is a real deal.
Oh, I got
That's all
another
you do.
question. Bead locks.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen bead locks on a deep rim like that.
No.
What? How did you even find that? I was like,
So MacFab, my partner over at MacFab named Lyle Barnett, he actually the one who actually put the bead locks on here.
wow.
So this is the first set of 26-inch wheels, Rucci wheels with the bead locks on the wheel. So that's the first set in the world right now.
Wow. But y'all already know, Donkmaster. Tell them how to reach you.
Oh yeah, so you can go to my Instagram is _Donkmaster. My Facebook is Donkmaster. My website is inandoutcustoms.com. And TikTok, the Donkmaster. So just check me out, let me up.
All right, y'all. We'll talk in the same Street Cars 101. Legendary Donkmaster. We out. This is a stand back. Donkmaster about to start it up. God damn.